What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Journeyman in Football Manager 2022. If you're enjoying the series, be sure you leave a like, get a comment in this video for today. Greatly appreciate it. But we have continued. We have continued off the previous episode where I notice I say that a lot. We continue off the previous episode, but yeah, we played 4 games and we got decent results. These couple here. A bit disappointing, and we got to realize we're still trying to get maximum match fitness, and I think after the batch of games we played now, I'm pretty happy with that. You know, the friendlies or lack of them situation. But you can see here, Lee Shibo got a sending off, so not all our games really go to plan. We have sometimes, well, I say ones that impacted that result to an extent, but then it didn't really the following games. We're able to get some victories. So I thought we set this up nice and neatly. Didn't want to do too many off camera, but we can, nicely finish off April with 2 games here today. Both are away from home, so there's going to be an element of challenge there, I'd like to think. So Chiang Chan up next. They're the first game we've got for today, so let's get right into it. Just to show you guys there for a second, they're 16th. They're 16th. So this isn't, I say, it's going to be a challenge. No, we just got to go back to the team selection here. But anyway, one thing, if you watch my last FM video, the Juventus one, I just updated my kits. I got rid of the ones I was using and I just used the cutout faces. There's just more of those, and yeah, there's more variety, I guess you can say. Especially when you're playing a journeyman, there's going to be maybe some players without faces that didn't have one before. But anyway, we're going to see it like that. One thing I've noticed, and I guess going off last year as well, but I suppose we'll talk about Gonzalo. It's the foreigns. It's the foreigns for me. Like, one guy is always going to be missing out of the match day squad. I honestly would have preferred to only have 5 able to sign or register. And I'm like, you got like a quality player. I don't get their rules though. Because you got 5 foreigners and you're allowed to get 6. Like 6 quality players. It means one talent is going to be missing out. I don't get the logic behind that. If you're allowed to have that many and having one sit out, you might as well be strategic with it. Oh no, what if you get injuries? So yeah, you want to get 6 quality foreign players. Yeah, that's just me. But yeah, don't forget the last episode. Yeah, Luke, he's, I don't know, I'm excited about this lad. He's had pretty decent form. If you see the most recent games, though he had 2 in a row, didn't get involved. He got subbed off in a couple. We took him off, it's just general rotation stuff. But he scored a goal in that game, which helped. But yeah, he's been in pretty good form right now. Our wingers, I feel is our weakness. Yeah, I feel that's a weakness. But that's why we brought in someone who can turn into a better quality. He can turn into, again, I always say about the foreign player level. Wang, he could be right up there. Wang, get right up there. Yeah, he could be very exciting. Even though his finishing isn't the highest, he can be creating for, our 2 up top. So, yeah, we just see how we're going to go there. Bastos has been really good. Lee Shibo hasn't played that well, but we're getting that development into him. Look at that work rate going directly up. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy how we're going to go into the game today, and I think we have goals in us most definitely. Let me know what you think our best foreign setup is, but I do, like I mentioned in the last episode, Bastos as the 1 and your 2 midfielders, Duquiros, I was going to say, or the foreign, Helenio, yeah, those as like your central midfield types, even though, yeah, Duquiros is a DM playing as a Segundo Volante though, and then one of them, like Coutinho, and then, yeah, Luke as the other one, who's obviously Chinese. I like that foreign mixture. I think it's something to really get right. And if you do, you could cruise. And you saw how we performed in that first game. In the end, had a comfortable result. But I think that's a big thing for this league. Your foreigners, and obviously to have some quality Chinese players as well. Well, they got Okora. I remember when he played in the Premier League. It was Aston Villa, but yeah, I think if you get your foreign players right, it's a big part to your success. The fans expect a win. Don't let them down. Come on, we can't be losing. Like, we're trying to up our expectations. We want to get, I want to challenge for the title this year, so we need to go on a run. Come on. Come on, guys. Here's a corner. Helenio already said about how much could go through him. He could be Really big for our season. Gao Zhangyi. Wang. He's... That's the exciting thing now. We've got multiple Chinese players that's got maybe 3.5 potential and higher. And yeah, K, he's one of them. Oh, look at him. He's got multiple aspects to his game. Like his shots, creativity, he gets assists, and then his fight to win the ball back. That's effort. All right. But it's so early in the game. Here's Eric. Eric. I wonder if he's a Brazilian and he's just going by Eric. Is that right? Yeah, he's a Brazilian that just goes by Eric. You can see his abilities, very quick, 15 pace and 14s for agility and acceleration. So, yeah, he's good. He's listed, though, so what can you make of that? And we'll just switch that up. You might as well, yeah. You would probably want to see your opponent's formation. So we always do this, don't we? And we want to see our stats. They've got a very interesting formation, we'll tell you that. I always say that when it's not a flat 4 at the back, basically. When they're playing a 5 at the back type system. I always say that. Ooh, that's interesting. But now Wang, that's another Wang. There's a few out there tonight. All right. Oh, that was a terrible pass, and we dealt with that like quite easily, to be fair. Now Gao Zhangyi, he gets about. Ooh. That was probably a poor decision by him, though. And we could get hit on the break. That was a poor decision. Individual error. And told you, Eric, he scores. Ah, oh, come on. That's annoying. That's individual error, mate. Individual. Wait, we don't even see it. We saw it the first time, right? Didn't need to see it again. We allowed them to be in that position. Even the keeper saved the first of them. That's so annoying, man. Ah, just pass given away. That's quality or lack of it. All right. Here we go. Yay. Some combinations here. The foreign's combining. Zhangyi, come on, do something. Wang. Zhangyi needs to provide something yet. Happy with that at least. We get that goal back through his very good assist, to be fair. But we see him more a defensive type. How about that? Look at this play. He knew. Look at this ball. So dangerous. See, look where this is aimed. It's in front where he has to run onto it a little bit. Gustavo Coutinho. Let's go. We're back on level pegging. Level pegging right now. 1-1. At a minimum, I don't even want to say that anymore. We want to avoid a defeat. No, we want to go out, especially considering the opponents and points they've dropped this season. I think if we beat them, I'm going to say that isn't good enough. And I always say, it's a perfect opportunity when you can say it, when you've come back from losing, you equalize, you say that, frustrating. Come on. And we can go on to win it. Letting know the lads, that's not good enough. And Zhangyi, he's put in some good balls. That doesn't lead to anything that time. Do Kyrgios. Either way. Oh, Wang. What are you doing? We put it on a plate for you. Serginho. Oh. You can just tell by the names. Yep. When the Brazilian ones combine. I don't like the look of this. Why is the goalkeeper flapping around? What was that effort? I don't even know whose fault, if he could have done anything about it. Oh, boy. I don't know. With, like, those couple of results where we dropped points, we didn't... Like, look here. Who's at fault? Maybe let me know who's at fault. Your point of view. The goalkeeper flapping around or our defender, not Lee Shibo, inexperience. We're trying to blood him, so what can you say? You're going to expect these errors that are going to be made. But at the same time, we probably need to make a change. And Matthias, we have to take off one of the others foreigners. That is Bastos. So you can't make that change even though we want to. That's going to be the tricky one. Probably for Do. And Alexander through the mid. That's a change we just simply have to make. Look, we got Wang Hao, another Wang. There's a lot out there. But he can play multiple positions where, like, this year we don't have players that are poor on the bench. Those, like, youth players. Okay, like, even this guy, he's one of the few. That's just the unluckiness. Zihao? Yeah. But I just... Wang's been poor. Let's bring on Tang Shi. Just a reminder. He's quality. He's got some quality. Like, a few of our wingers, the types have got, they're that 2-star. So, they're not... Again, it's not like last year we had a lot of the youth guys. At least they're experienced players. Hey, change leads to a corner. Lishibo! Yes, Bastos! Bastos! Honestly, I think he could be our best player this season and score close to our most goals, even if he's a centre-back. Heleno, great ball. That was dangerous. Lee Shibo could have scored that. And that wasn't even a header. The header was from Lee Shibo, and maybe we'll just tell him to ease off tackles at this point. But Bastos, he's so good. The thing is, like, look at this. His jumping reach isn't crazy. It's 10. But the fact of his overall ability, I think it's going to lead him just to be, like, the best player out there, and the game calculate him to score goals, whichever way. That was just scraps. He just picked up the scraps there. And again, you got to clear this, guys. We do initially, but this could be dangerous. Bastos. See, look, getting involved. Unfortunately, there's only so much he can do. Oh, come on. It's probably going to get... Chances for them, are they going to take it or not, is the question. All right. Serginho. That's pace. And we're lucky he missed it. He was able just to run past. So we've got one more sub available. One more sub up our sleeves. Heleno, you don't take him off at this point. So who's the other right back? Yeah, lose. Yeah, okay, we could bring him on. His pace, like, hasn't got the greatest pace. And yeah, between him... You got to decide who gets the starting place. This guy's a young talent. It's like, it's the Liu Shibo effect. Do we blood him? Blood him. So we might not end up winning the league this season, but we got to think how long we're going to be at this team. You guys get all your feedback, because I've been saying, like, at this club, we have a real chance for major success in a continental competition, in the Asian Champions League. I feel this is the team who could stick around 3 or 4 seasons to reach that goal. Let me know what you think. Opposed to going to back to a European team, that's 2-star, maybe even 3-star rep, but they're nowhere near winning Champions League. Uh-oh. Yeah, let me know what you think. I think we're at the real point right now, where this could be the team that we just have as many seasons we need to get that chance in Asia. And to go all the way, no matter how long it takes. Yeah, let me know what you guys think, because yeah, how long is it going to be for us to get a reputation to get it with a European team, to get to a European team that stands a chance in Europe? So yeah, we ask ourselves all these questions, and I think we're slowly building something here at the same time. So be more expressive, play for set pieces. Come on, guys. I won't like a draw, okay, but I feel like it's not enough. We're berating the team, but I think we let it play out. Because I mean, again, we've had enough chances. It's happened in so many games. It's going to be another disappointing one though, where we don't get a win. I think we've had enough chances. I think we had enough chances, total shots versus theirs, to be, to maybe sneak a winner. Didn't see it though. To say we're not happy. So once more, I don't think that was a poor performance. I think you create 20 shots in a game, efficient. So ahead of the next game, we're going to get into that right now. It's got, at least the training. It's going to be Henan, which we'll go through them. But I think midweek, we're going to schedule it. We'll do it here. We could probably do an extra days of training. So we're going to chance conversion, and that day there, we'll do the chance creation we've got chance conversion, chance creation. So yeah, I generally leave a rest day, but yeah, let me know how much we should do, like a full days of training, like, yeah, three bars or whatever you want to call it there, or just 3 training sessions. But yeah, let us know. And even if you look over to our budget, transfer budget, like still like almost 3 million left there. I wouldn't even want to spend that. At least take off 2 million. I want to, hold ourselves in good stead financially. So, Li Shibo getting games, top of training. He's going to be a star. That's what I mean. Just hold. That's what I mean. Hold steady. Treat the guys, look at the Chinese guys here, basically, not the foreigners with the high potential, because they're already good players. Want to take a look. Li Shibo, Shilin. These guys, let's consider the guys that are, we just look at their abilities right now. There's going to be, like, Li Shibo, Shilin. They've been the ones for a while, haven't they? But then, Wang, he's come in. Liu Kei, we've got a few. Then Li Lei, like, there's a few of these names. And did we have any more? Or I don't think so. We had any major ones in the under-19s. No, he was our youth intake. So he's a homegrown player for us. Very young, only 16. So he's going to have a lot of growth. He's wanted on loan, but still, you could tell he's talented. And there's a few 3-star. This guy's 1-star current ability. So another striker. His positioning is only 1. Yeah, it's more defensive attribute, but you still want to have good positioning within attack. But anyway, under 21s, there's some guys, because we've, listed them to get games. So, I think it even can allow another season of bringing in some more Chinese youngsters, or just continue to do that always through their career, or however long we're here. But that next game against Henan, they're only sitting in 6th, but they're a good team. See, they're rich. Their media prediction's only 12th, though. Maybe not. But I've remembered them being a good team. Like, hold up for a second. Well, they finished 2nd in 2023. And, in real life, they seem like a bit of up and down team. So hopefully we get them on their downside. By looks of things, quite a bit of the under 21s, or our first team players, getting some mat fitness in the under 21s. Those guys really needed it. So, that's going to be important. As you can see, the worst sharpness, there's not many players. There's only one. There's only actually one that has that lacking sharpness. So, suddenly looking good in terms of that. So, Cup. Didn't get a real chance last season. So, Chinese FA Cup. I just want to take a look. We didn't really look at this, as I said, last season. I want to find it. I'll go all the way to the final, and I just want to see, like, 83K. I don't think... Winner qualifies for the AFC Champions League group stage. Like, I think that's some money through that itself. So, I want to go hard in the FA Cup. If you go to the group stage, maybe we take the FA Cup serious, you think? So, when I tell you Li Shubo is being top of the training always, he just stays there. No one takes his spot. Like, every update we get here, he's just top. So, he's really good. Definitely. Well, his work rate is 13, determination 12. Like, there's nothing that screams apart from his potential, and he's a youngster, and that isn't bad. But, it's not like you would have expected that from him, off his attributes. Even fickle personality, but, just looking at this, it doesn't say, he's going to be amazing in training and better than everyone else in the team. 17-year-old setting the standard. I guess teamwork, but I suppose I see determination and work rate ahead of that. Teamwork, sure, I say it's one of the important training attributes, but that's not singly training, I'd say, let alone work rate isn't as well. But hey, he's got 17 teamwork, so maybe don't be shocked at it, because he's, potential, but I was a little surprised at his level of training. As I said, if his determination was a bit of a higher level, work rate was a bit high. If anything, he's improving it. This is not something we're complaining about at all. Okay, we get through the week now, and Henan, it's an important game. You see both of us, trying to get into that top 4, which is a crucial thing we just mentioned. Then let alone thinking about challenging for the title, which is going to be a pretty decent challenge in its own. So let's take a look at who we need to sub out. That guy is that little... he has a little injury. And it is a bit of an issue, isn't it? Because we don't have another right back we can place. We can mix around with Alexander, but he's even tired for this one. Obviously, we mentioned about how they were getting match fitness. So maybe, we just leave him there. We think Ye could maybe just play out the game. Have him just play out the game, and hopefully that is going to be the situation. But I don't... The Secondo Volante. maybe let's switch up to a defensive midfielder on support. It's not getting the best out of him. A 6.63 rating from a foreign, I'd say that is below par, and he's not, like, you look at his ability, he needs to be showing a lot more than that level, I think. So I want to try and get that role involved, but yeah, maybe switch that up a little bit. And yeah, even I think we're traveling along okay. You can sense some players can be doing better. So let's get into it. To the dressing room right now, point finger. Okay, very limited selections. I'm going to say go out there and enjoy yourselves. Yeah, we're going to have to build this. I feel we have fewer options. I don't know why that is. If it's a type of game or how... Normally there's more than 3, so it's not the worst team talk. I just find that more intriguing than anything, but... Here we go. There's an early chance regardless. Luke. It's Wu Yan now with a goal kick. It's a huge game against Henan. Yeah, we've touched on it a few times, but we know this is big. Badan. Oh, this is good. Hey, I'm going to take a little bit of credit for that. We change it to a defensive midfielder, but support. Support means he is still going to be pushing forward. But as a description as a defensive midfielder, he's not the one I expected making that little run. Well, for the most part, if you look actually there, Helenio stayed a bit more backed. I expect, maybe it was just with the positioning. Yeah, I don't want to sound like I'm complaining about this at all, because that's really good. That is an excellent start, guys. Let's go. What a start. And if we score a second here, I don't even want to get ahead of myself. Let's just see. Let's see how this is going to play out. Because we could easily just concede, or we can make sure we're positioned well. Bastos. He makes it look easy. Now, Luke competed. That's all you can ask. You need to compete. Alright, they just had some passing here. We're just trying to see how they're going to go. Here's Toure. Oh, get lost. That was a quality finish. If that was my own player, I'd be ranting and raving how that was a beautiful chip of the goalkeeper, wouldn't I, though? So that's what it was, but I'm like, hey, that had to be how we conceded. Wow. What a goal. Yeah, it's quite frustrating, though. Can't lie. So, okay, no shout yet, because there's a highlight. Come on, you got to win this. Gustavo Coutinho. But done now. He's got real central. No. Oh, Helenio, yes. Neat ball. Then Luke should have finished. Should have finished that. No excuses. If that was the other way around, it probably would have been finished. If the provider and the finisher were different players. Ooh. Come on, guys. 1-1. Like, 1-1 right now is not the worst position for us to be in. Maybe, he's got a second chance. Luque. No. No, and Helenio ease off tackles. He's had 2 chances. Let's not rant and rave about him too much, Lou, because he's been poor today. You can only say he's been poor with his finishes. He's had 2 great opportunities, pretty solid opportunities, I'd say. Helenio. So even you've got to do better there, mates. Oh, good block. That was by, Do. Okay. Now intercept. Great. Go for it, Zanya. I'm getting a bit frustrated here. Like, I feel our players are off their game a little bit. Definitely. I think there's been signs of that. Here's Peng. I think, then they overlap us. And we probably will get punished, and we don't. We're lucky. Maybe both teams being a bit wasteful, but I think us even more so with 8 shots, only 1 on target. 9 shots, 1 on target. Come on, guys. So for me, this is a quality thing. Like, or it's something, or is it a mental thing? I think it's less tactically. Okay, maybe we'll go work ball into box. Like, for me, that's the go-to. That's the go-to if you're not finishing your chances, if you're being wasteful. So let's see if that does it. But if we continue to have shots off target, there's not much else you can really do. Come on. Oh, see how we're getting more passes there? And I don't think that kind of tactical change, unless that's offside, but regardless, that shows it perfectly. Perfectly. Sports Interactive, feel free to use the footage, and maybe you won't because the goal was disallowed. But you saw that extra pass being played there. Oh, yeah, that's probably just given. And you're probably disappointed. You're like, oh, you just showed that perfectly. For if you want to, finish your chances more, make that change. So sorry that my players are offside, but I think we could definitely see a bit more of that for the rest of the half. Yay goes long. So that's not quite under the description of work ball into the box, but, we move. But I think we could probably see a goal scored in that fashion. We saw, come on, win this. Fight for it, yay. No. And then they score inches away and we would have scored ours. But it was offside. It's a game of inches, and I tell you what, and that can be a difference. No, we don't need to see that again. And even that battle there, we could have one possession proper and go for our own attack. This is going to cost us today, man. I'm hovering over that because it is. What do we even do? Helenio, can't take him off. Done. This is the change we're probably going to... Maybe Wei Shei Hao. Yeah, he's 2-star, so, we just prefer him. Alexander. He's actually had a good game today. Helene, I can't take him off. I'm getting annoyed. I'm like this all the time with these rules. Wang, all right, and then Tang Shi. Just switch up those wingers. Oh, come on. Our XG is higher and we're losing. It doesn't necessarily mean you should win, but it's still frustrating when you're not. And as the voice raises... Any names here? Probably not. Wait, I made these players and they're tired. Oh, because they played game. But I mean, Luke off. Wang Hao. He's 1-star, so we've got great hope there. But it's a bit of experience. He's a decent target type. But let's go. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. Let's maybe go direct. Be more then we change back to shoot on sight. I feel a bit of frustration. Because we had 12 shots and 1 on target. For us to not get even a draw from this. 2 clear-cut chances to the 0 as well. Disappointing. Thrash arms. We start to wonder. But it is, a bit of frustration. Because right now, we're talking about, maybe going into this season, we can challenge for the title. It's a long season. But at this point, we have to fight for like a top 4 finishing. And that's going to be a true fight. But I know right now we're having these type of games. There's like fitness concerns and right now, we talk about playing for the future with this club. It's still in the back of my mind, I'm not going to lie. If like another potential job comes up, but I guess I'm in this series as a journeyman, I don't really search for jobs until we, leave a club. Yeah, it's really intriguing. We haven't got a job offer yet, which the first time that comes around will be really interesting. It's amazing. You'll be like, at the start of this episode, you were saying, this is the team for the future. We're going to keep playing a few seasons till we, have that Asian Champions League success. So maybe we do have to be patient with it. And something I did want to address for add or remove leagues, let me know which ones we start to remove, because maybe I'll go through them just privately, and there's so many leagues that you probably, in countries you won't see us managing in. So I've done that a little bit. So mostly it's been lower divisions in some countries, and I want to leave in the countries I've already managed in, so we can have those episodes where we they're not going to be so regular, but when it comes to the time to review and maybe take a look how previous teams have managed are going, we're going to keep them in for that reason. So we can actually take a look at previous teams who managed for that reason. But anyway, let me know countries or leagues we should get rid of. And yeah, or do I just take a look myself? As you guys might not know, like my reputation, countries that are lower than that, leagues that are lower than that, we just like do like I have done. So let me know on that as we keep trying to fight for, you know, our success. Definitely not giving up. It you know, has that. I don't even want this episode to be too negative. Like, you know, you don't always get victories. You get your, but that was like a batch of the form we had. Like we had 2 away games. I said at the start, 2 away games are going to be really tough to get results. But yeah, hopefully we can go on a bit of a run. We'll have to see how we go. So we got the FA, the Super Cup. You know, we want to try and go far. Wait, we're going to have to try and go far. I thought it was just branded as the F8. You know, okay, it is. I was going to say, I saw that before, FA Cup, but it's also called the FA Super Cup. You can get an Asian Champions League group stage finish there. So let's try and go hard in the FA Super Cup. Let me know your thoughts. Obviously, we need to fight past this. A bit of I say a rough patch, but it's a bit of an up and down patch more than anything. So we'll see how we go. Leave a thumbs up for more, and I'll see you guys next time.